In the heart of a bustling city, the streets were alive with lights, noise, and endless movement. Cars honked, people hurried, and the skyline shimmered with glass towers reflecting ambition and success. But in a quiet, dimly lit alley, life told a different story. A man was walking home late from work, tired from a long day. His briefcase was heavy, his shoes scuffed from endless commutes, and his mind replayed emails, meetings, and deadlines. He barely noticed the shadows creeping along the walls. Suddenly, chaos erupted. A group of attackers appeared from the darkness. They struck quickly, knocking him to the ground, stealing his wallet, his phone, even his shoes. Blood ran down his arm, his clothes torn, and he struggled to move. Alone, scared and hurt, he lay on the cold pavement. Minutes ticked by. A sleek black car rolled down the street. A city official stepped out, perfectly dressed, tie straight, polished shoes gleaming. He glanced at the man lying in the alley. He saw the blood, the torn clothes, the helpless figure, but he hesitated. He pressed his phone, checked a message, adjusted his coat, and walked past. "Not my problem," he whispered under his breath, climbing into his car and driving away. Not long after, a local pastor approached. He had just left a meeting and was running late for another. He saw the man groaning on the street. He paused, muttered a quick prayer, and said, "May God help you," without stopping. His shoes crunched on the gravel as he hurried away, leaving the man in the shadows. Hope was fading. The man's vision blurred. Fear and pain made every heartbeat echo like thunder. He began to wonder if anyone would help him at all. Then a figure appeared from around the corner. A Samaritan, a person from a community often looked down upon, dismissed by society, sometimes even feared. This stranger didn't hesitate. He knelt beside the injured man, gently examining his wounds. "Hey," he said softly, "I've got you. You're not alone." He cleaned the blood, wrapped torn clothing around the gashes, and lifted the man onto his car. The Samaritan drove through the night streets, headlights cutting through the darkness, until they reached a nearby clinic. He paid the receptionist up front, ensured the doctors treated him, and stayed until the man was stable. Before leaving, he handed more money to cover any future costs. "Take care of him," he said. The next day, the city went on as usual. Offices opened, traffic jammed, coffee shops bustled. The man who was attacked began to recover, but he never forgot the stranger who had shown real mercy. Jesus told this story and asked, "Which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell among robbers?" The answer was clear. "The one who showed mercy," the listeners said. The lesson is timeless, and it's as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. Being a neighbor is not about titles, religion, status, or convenience. It's about seeing someone in need and choosing to act, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's inconvenient, even when others pass by. True compassion crosses boundaries. It ignores fear, prejudice, and social norms. It doesn't wait for permission or applause, it simply acts. So here's the question for you. The next time someone is hurting, bleeding, or in danger, will you walk past like the official, hurry away like the pastor, or will you be the one who stops, kneels, and becomes a neighbor? Because mercy, kindness, and love, real love, don't just change one life. They create a ripple that can transform a city, a community, and even the world.